Hey, this is gonna be a review for the newest KO version of the Studio Series 102 Rise of the Beasts Optimus Prime. And as you can see here, this is looks pretty much like the figure that I reviewed several months ago, but there's a difference. This is now the BAIWEI version. As you can see side by side, this is the Black Mamba OP01. That is pretty much a one-to-one version of the Studio Series 102 Optimus Prime from the Buzzworthy Bumblebee from Rise of the Beasts, that stuff. And you see, they really didn't change a lot. It's just a one-to-one KO. They painted a little bit. They add some silver, some like gunmetal gray to like some parts, and they really didn't touch the mold or anything. It's pretty much the exact same figure. And this is so because they really haven't fixed any of these like pieces sticking out. People have been anticipating the BAIWEI version. What? Because BAIWEI always they always fixes the problems that Hasbro figures have. They add more engineering, they are about paint, they add more accessories, and that's pretty much what this video is going to be about. A comparison between this and the new BAIWEI version. I don't have the official Hasbro one, so this is going to be the comparison, and you can decide yourself which one you will like the best. If you want to get the normal OP1 because it's cheaper, you want to get the BAIWEI version with the upgrades, you want to get the oversized MHZ Toys version, which I don't have here. And so in my opinion, personally, this is gonna be the best one, because until now I don't think you can like make this figure better than it already is. And because as you can see here, I think this is the shot that people have been anticipating the most. It was the rear end of the trucks, and as you can see here, they did a lot of cleanup for this. You see that these panels are gone, these like boxes here, they're sticking out, they're now tucked here like they did with the SS38. Is like in a hinge joint. They do the exact same thing here, and you see, it makes the truck a lot better and a lot more cleaner. And other than the engineering, they changed the colors a little bit. Probably not gonna show very well on camera, but this here, the OP01, the red is a little bit brighter. This is a little more dull, a little bit darker. It is a very minimal difference, but there is a difference in the reds. And the blue is significantly different. This is just cast blue plastic, where this one is actually painted all like gunmetal gray with metallic blue, which is not sure you can see, but there's like a metallic like finish to it, which looks pretty good. And you can see they changed small things in the mold. As you can see here, this has the heels sticking up. They actually managed to compress the feet a little bit better inside the bed of the truck. You see it's more compact here, and there is a trailer hitch where you can put all sorts of trailers, like the Earthrise one. You can put the Dark of the Moon, the BAIWEI version, and you can also top it up with some accessories that we have here. Oh, by the way, here is the SS38. Side by side, you can see very similar here, how they fare up. Still have these things, but doesn't have that because it wasn't designed for that. This piece is actually tucked inside here. They actually found a very clever way of like hiding these leg pieces, these panels. But even without the space, it looks a lot better here in the end. And you can still make this even better with some of the accessories. For example, this one here, which is most of the accessories that come with this figure for robot mode, but this one is meant for the vehicle mode. Excuse me. And so what you can do, it works kind of like the MHZ Toys version. It's where there's like some tabs here, and you can like cover the gap here, and it makes the truck, I guess, more accurate. Is like really nice looking. And it also gives you some more ports here where you can attach more things. You still have the trailer, like the trailer hitch port here, but you can also use these other three ones here. You can use his cannons, which he comes with like two of these. You can use the swords. Comes with two swords here, which are, there's like three different colors in the sword. They look really nice. The standard one is just like one, I think it's just solid plastic, solid gray plastic. This one you get the gunmetal gray, slightly like silverish gunmetal gray, and then there is some very bright, I think neon bright orange paint here for the blades, which looks really nice, really sharp looking. And I think these are a little bit oversized compared to the regular Studio Series 102 Optimus Prime sword, and you get two of them. So what you can do here, oh, you also get an axe and the Ion Blaster, which is pretty similar to the Bumblebee movie one. This is the one that came with SS38, and you can see it's not quite the same, but it's like very similar. And you also come, so all these accessories you can mount in this piece here. You can take the swords, they have like two little tabs here. The smaller one goes into here, and they tab into here. The other one too goes there, and you can take the cannons and they go on the sides here. There are these ports, they go like that and like that. And now you can take the X and it goes real here in the middle, and you can have all the accessories stored on Optimus Prime in vehicle mode if you want to do it. And I personally kind of think it looks like a stealth mode from Transformers Dark of the Moon, where they had this all sorts of weapons deployed in where the characters were in alt mode. So you can do that. It rolls with no issues, and that's pretty much all you can do here. That's pretty much all for the alt mode. Some more comparisons before we finish. As you can see here is besides the SS38, and here is Courage. So you can see, not oversized, just the exact same figure, exact same size as the original figure, just a little bit better painted, and with some more engineering going in the back here. So that's pretty much it for the vehicle mode. Oh, I forgot to mention, they shortened these smokestacks too, which this one, they're taller here. They made him a little bit. They made the smokestacks on this one a little shorter, which I think look nicer. So that's pretty much it. So for the robot mode, we start by removing the space here, and you don't have to use this. I know it's parts for me, but it's optional. You don't need this for the vehicle mode at all. So you can have just like that. There are some gaps here, but it doesn't bother me all that much. Start by pulling these panels. It helps if you get this out of the way and then get this out of the way, and pull the side skirts to free the legs. The side skirts, by the way, these are the side skirts that actually came with this figure. The BAIWEI one actually came with die-cast metal side skirts. I prefer these ones because they match the gray color of this. This really doesn't match, like it sticks out a little bit, and a little bit too much for me. I don't like how they look, so I'm gonna just leave them here. This is gonna be on storage, this is gonna be on my shelf, so might as well just keep the ones that look the best here. Minor detail, but just my personal preference. And now you can bring the legs down, you can split her, and this piece is gonna split too, because these are now the panels that were on the official one, on the original one I mean. And there's also a tab here. As you can see, they actually filled in the bottom of his feet. You can see here on the SS102, the normal one, these are hollow just like the Hasbro version, where here they fill it in and they add a little tab here to make the out mode a little bit more secure, which is a nice touch. So it's just gonna flip this in, bring the feet down. You wanna uncollapse the feet, bring the feet out, position the feet, bring this out. They also changed a little bit here. You can see there is actually a latch. Excuse me. Camera does not want to stay. Let's see what I can do here. Okay, I think this is better now. As I was saying, these pieces are just hinged in now. There is nothing like locking them here, or they made a little like locking mechanism here, which I think it makes the truck a little bit more solid. It helps with lining all 6 wheels on the ground. I guess that's why they made it. So just bring this down. You wanna bring these pieces down, and you wanna come here. You wanna click in, and click in, and you have a leg hole. The leg fully transformed. Same thing with the other one. I guess my camera doesn't want to cooperate. I don't know why. Please stay here to the end of the review. And you're gonna bring this piece down here, just like the other, like that. This is gonna come down. Click here, fold this thing down, and click here. That's the legs fully transformed. And now we go for the cab, which is the exactly same thing, but there is a little difference with the smokestacks, which I'm gonna show later. So I wanna pull the front of the truck forward, just to start pulling out the panels apart. I did this transformation already, so I'm not gonna go over all that much, because I think everyone already knows this figure at this point. It's the exact same thing as the official, the normal like Studio Series 102 Optimus Prime. Get these pieces up, all the panels out of the way, just straighten the arms here like that, get them out of the way, and you want to twist this, get the wheels inside there, and you want to do is going to bring this all the way down, and it's going to actually lock in, which I don't think this one does lock into place, but there's like a click here, which I appreciate. That makes the figure a little bit more solid. Bring the hands out, and this is nowhere as stiff as this figure. This figure, when I got this out of the box the first time I transformed it, was really like stiff. Some people even ask if they're like ratchet joints on the figure, with just the plastic being really squeaking, because this is like really stiff. And this one's a lot better. You can transform with no real trouble. You don't have to sand down anything or loosen screws. At least in my copy, I don't know, you can get one figure like from this one that is stiff, but this one particularly isn't. Bring these down. You want to open the chest, flip the head up, bring this piece down, and you want to close the chest like that, and raise up the camera because it's getting quite tall. And that is Studio Series 102 Optimus Prime BAIWEI version, which I think is called something like Star Leader, I guess. So yeah, this is how he looks in robot mode, and I think he looks really nice. Let me transform this one real quick for a comparison. So here I'm done with the transformation. As you can see, they're pretty much the same, except this one has more paint on this one. As you can see, in robot mode you can truly see how much they painted compared to the OPO one. And here you can see this one has a lot more gray, this has more silver, and this is a little bit custom painted, but not much. I just pretty much just painted these little cans inside of his legs and a little bit around the windows here, put some Autobot logos on his shoulders. But that's pretty much how the OPO one looks. The BAIWEI version, as you can see here in the left, is way nicer looking. It's got more paint apps. As you can see here, they painted, like for example, his back is now painted. See, his thighs are painted silver. They painted these little dials on his forearms, these mechanical details. This one, it's unpainted here. Here you can see the metallic blue compared to the just cast blue plastic. They painted the slides on his chins, which look really nice. On his knees, I guess these are his kneecaps. See his feet. Got some gray now, some gray and metallic blue, which look really nice. And that's pretty much it with the differences. Oh, and I forgot something. With the smokestacks here, you can actually turn them backwards like this, so you can have them like pointing the correct order to match the movie a little bit better. With this one there, which in the case of this one, they are fixed into position. And so that's for it for comparison with the robot modes. For accessories, what we get with this figure, we get you, as I showed before, big cannons. These are really nice looking. They match the color of the figure really nicely, and they are not too big, they're not too small, and they look really good. They go over his fist, so you tucked inside the forearms, and you wanna connect it. Here there's like a hole and a port here, a hole and a peg. They go a hole and a peg in the arm. They just connect it like this, and you can't put in either arm. There's a specific one that goes for the right arm and a specific one that goes into your left arm, so you can put it like that, and the other one you can do the same. You can, let's see, goes in like that, and he's got his like dual cannons. He can have two of this. He only showed one in the movie though, but you can, it looks, regardless, it looks really good with two of these. His hands kind of makes me want the jetpack to make him much nicer looking. I don't have the jetpack with the trailer, unfortunately, but if you happen to have the trailer with the jetpack, you can use this adapter that comes with this piece. What this thing does, there's like two pegs here and two holes on his back. It goes like that, and I think it's like that. I don't know which way it goes, but you can put this adapter here, and it's gonna latch to the jetpack. You can use the jetpack from the SS or 44/30 Optimus Prime with this 102 Optimus Prime, which is really nice. And we also get the swords here. Let me get the arm cannons off so I can show the swords. So they pretty much can go like here on the sport, on his forearm. Okay, with the other one, they can go like that. They can go on this little hole here. You can have him with the swords like that. And the camera is really not helping, and it looks really nice. And in case you want to store the sword when not in use in the figure, you can use these holes here, so you kind of holster on his like legs. And you can do the same thing with the cannon if you want to. It goes like that. And he also comes with more accessories. In particular, he comes with an ion blaster, and he comes with an axe from the leader class Optimus Primal. He comes with this axe. I think this axe is an axe. You can have him, I guess, holding the axe. Let me see. put his fist out here, and he can. Oh, come on! Oh, it's really tight here. Yeah, I don't want to force it, but he can hold the axe like this. Or I guess you can use the sport here for something. Maybe you can put on his forearm, or he can hold in some other way. But so you have the axe here, and you can have him holding this ion blaster too. Let me get his other hand out. Get his hand out, and we can have him holding the ion blaster. Like, and this holds a little bit better than the axe, I guess, because the paint here is making it a little bit too thick and doesn't want to go in all the way. Here it goes all the way with no problem, and it looks like really nice, really nice looking. And we also get some more accessories with this figure. There's quite a whole bunch with this one, not nearly as much as the MHZ toys, but you get also some like hologram pieces. You get one hologram piece. The MHZ toys comes with the transwarp key, and the earth. This one only comes with the earth. And what you can do with this, you can put it on his forearms like that, so he can have like the earth, like he shows in the Bumblebee movie. It would make more sense if they include transwarp key, because this was never shown in the movie, at least in Rise of the Beasts. But it looks quite nice, I guess. And he also comes with this little model kit here. So this is pretty much the exosuit for Noah that showed in the movie. If you have seen the image, the toys is pretty much the same, but smaller here, and this one you have to put together. So I guess I'm gonna put it together for you guys really quick here and show how the exosuit looks. So I've put this figure together, and that's how it looks. It's really tiny, and it was actually quite a fun build. Let's see if my camera focus. Come on. It's pretty detailed. I guess. I guess this is like a knockoff of the MHZ Toys version. It's slightly more simplified one, because it doesn't have the backpack of the core class version, and I think it's a lot smaller than the core class version. It's actually better in scale, because I have here Hasbro minifigure. This came with a Bumblebee. As you can see here, the scale is pretty good. They really they did really well with the scale here. You won't think it would with a little minifigure, but yeah, but really nice looking, same size. But this one's fully posable. This one is stationary, just fixed into place. This one has a lot more articulation. Oh, he got some. Doesn't have too much paint on this figure, but I guess it's fine. The suit was more the suit was mostly gray in the movie, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. And it's kind of hard to focus because he's still small, but he's got a decent amount of articulation for something so small. You can see the arms, they have like swivel joints for the shoulders. They don't go outwards, they just go 360. There are elbow joints, and he does have come on, this is really hard to focus. He's got a head that does rotate, and you can have him to look up, but you have to replace the head. This is one just looks like straight, and there is this one. Which one was it? There's this other head here in the runner, which is looking slider a little bit up slightly. You have to replace the head if you want him to look up, but not big deals. It's small. They probably can put a ball joint here or something. Come on. Yeah, so yeah, he has knees, got some ball joints here on the legs here. They can rotate. They have a little bit of pivot, and it's like kind of surprisingly articulated for something so small. You can have him standing here. Guess. Don't know if he's gonna stand in my bed. Okay, he's standing. Here's like he next to Optimus. You can see he's really small. Here's the the Hasbro minifigure. This comes with a Bumblebee. Can't remember which one was, but you see really small, really small. And you also have accessories for this guy as well. Other than the head, you can swap his arms. You can give him like a cannon like he had in the movie. You get two cannons, two armor cannons, and two blade arms here, but you gotta replace the forearms to do that. So that's pretty much it for the accessories. And overall, this is like a really impressive figure, really great looking. So yeah, I guess if you want just the normal Hasbro figure, I don't know if this goes like cheaper than this one. They probably go for probably the same, around the same price. I personally would just get this one. This is like much better. If you don't mind scale though, if you just don't mind it being a little bit bigger, I would get the MX Toys version, because that one comes with more accessories, and I think it looks way cooler, especially in truck mode, because in truck mode this piece here that goes in the back of the truck is more detailed, looks a lot more like the movie. I really would want that one, but I don't think it would work with too much with my collection, because I don't collect a lot of oversized figures, and I just wanted a nice version of the normal sized SS102 Optimus Prime that is just has a better alt mode and like more accessories, because this one didn't come with really good accessories. Didn't have them to show up, but it came just with one of the swords, but it was a smaller and wasn't painted. It came with the little like tiny little cannon. So yeah, I think this is like really I think this is the best version of this mold you can get from the SS102. This is likely better than the image of the toys too, because it has the shortest move specs, which that one doesn't have. So that was my review for the BAIWEI, I think TW1030 Optimus Prime from Transformers Rise of the Beasts. This is the KO of the Studio Series 102. Hope you liked the video, and see you soon, I guess.